Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Claypaky demo. Here are the new luminaires that we will be presenting. Super Sharpie, a really powerful beam light for outstanding long throw applications. The Mythos, the most advanced combined spotlight and beam light. And the Stormy, a strobe featuring ultra-modern LEDs that still offers classic strobe effects. At the end of the demo, we will be at your disposal for further information. Let's start with two major developments. Two new projectors of a new generation in a world premiere, Super Sharpie and Mythos. Both use a 470-watt discharge lamp, but as you will soon see, the rated power of the lamp does not say much about their light output. With this new generation, luminous efficiency reaches never-seen-before heights. You all know the Sharpie, which is now a legend. Did you think that its performance was unbeatable? You were wrong. The Super Sharpie does even more. First of all, it is almost 3 times brighter, with a beam that reaches great distances, while remaining perfectly parallel. Watch, the Super Sharpie generates a thick, bright beam of light, which is almost twice the diameter of the Sharpie beam. With its 170mm diameter, it is perfectly visible from afar. This makes the Super Sharpie a perfect long-throw luminaire in large open spaces, almost a searchlight, but much faster and full of effects. The beam diameter may obviously be reduced. There are several increasingly smaller sizes, down to a pencil beam, reminiscent of a laser beam, with a 0-degree beam aperture. As for colors, the Super Sharpie is equipped with a special CMY system, not just a simple wheel, so there is no limit to the choice. The shade of the color may be adjusted using a set of CTO filters found on the CMY wheels. This fixture is super for its gobos too. Besides a wheel with 18 fixed gobos, there is another with 7 rotating gobos. Using these patterns, you can change the shape of the beam in mid-air, and this effect is amplified by the size and density of the light beam. Gobo images may also be clearly projected dozens of meters away. There is also a rotating prism, which multiplies the light beam, and above all, floods the scene with an immersive light. A frost filter lets you soften the beam edges. A very precise dimmer and the variable frequency strobe effect further enhance the performance of this luminaire. So Super Sharpie is really a top-level Sharpie. 3 times brighter, long throw, larger beam, endless colors, rotating gobos, and spectacular effects. But Super Sharpie is not alone in the fight against darkness. Next to him, a strong and multitasking partner, Mythos. The Mythos is also designed for shows in large open spaces. The Mythos and Super Sharpie are physically similar. They use the same lamp, have the same CMY system to color the light beam, and share other devices. Mythos is the most advanced form of hybrid projector that operates in different modes without compromising either. Versatility is its mission. Thanks to its outstanding large-size beam, Mythos can be used as an excellent spotlight for in-air and surface projections, especially in large events. It also features a wide range of projectable visual effects. There is a wheel with 18 fixed patterns and a second wheel with 6 rotating dichroic gobos. The quality of the projected light is truly extraordinary. Watch, the light beam is sharp with perfectly defined edges. from the first millimeters after the front lens right along its entire length. Focusing is controlled electronically. The zoom is a small masterpiece of micromechanical engineering, optimized for separate focusing of the fixed and rotating gobo. The beam aperture ranges from 4 degrees to 50 degrees with an extraordinary 1:12 ratio. Movement is fluid and very silent. Note how fast you can go from maximum to minimum beam aperture. There are also 2 indexed rotating prisms, which multiply the projected images. The first is an 8-way prism for volumetric light diffusion. The second is linear and multiplies the image by fanning it out. A newly developed device allows you to animate the light with truly new effects. It is an indexed graphic disc, which turns in both directions at variable speeds and may be superimposed on all the gobos, both in and out of focus. All these functions together make the Mythos a truly unique spot luminaire, which can be used for spectacular, powerful front lighting on the audience. But that's not all. You haven't seen what the Mythos can do in beam mode yet. To begin with, its optical unit allows you to switch to a minimum fixed beam aperture of just 0.5 degrees. A large, very dense 170mm diameter light beam leaves the Mythos front lens and remains parallel for its entire length, even at great distances. In this operating mode, the Mythos has 2.5 times the brightness of a Sharpie. The fixed gobos can be focused to shape the light beam in mid-air. The prisms may be inserted and set turning to fill the room with attractive effects. We have already said that the Mythos features a gradual insertion CMY system, which is also equipped with fixed colors that may be overlapped and may even be used to generate a 2-colored light beam. CMY mixing ensures a very smooth transition from one color to another. 2 color temperature conversion filters, 3200 and 2500 kelvins, add infinite shades of color, especially pastel shades. A frost filter can be used to soften the edge of the spot projection and to simulate very well a wash light effect. There is a precision dimmer and a variable speed strobe effect. To sum up, Mythos combines the visual effects of a powerful spot fixture with the mid-air effects of a powerful light beam seamlessly into a single unit. It can even provide a good wash effect. Mythos is a very versatile tool which is useful in any situation and therefore an excellent investment. Claypaky has yet again developed an exemplary luminaire in terms of efficiency and energy saving. The number of lumens produced for each watt consumed was previously unimaginable. The team is complete with one last superhero, brave and powerful. His name is Stormy. This incredibly bright strobe light is a very special LED fixture. There are already other fixtures that try to imitate a strobe using a matrix of LEDs, but the effect is very different. The Stormy, on the contrary, innovates tradition, since it uses the latest LED technology, but retains the charm of a traditional strobe. A strip of powerful white LEDs perfectly emulates a xenon linear lamp. The flash effect is very punchy because the Stormy uses a parabolic reflector, just like a classic strobe. The reflector directs the main beam over an angle of 42 degrees, but produces a 130-degree spatial diffusion, just like the most classic strobes. Its total light output is a remarkable 80,000 lumens. When it pulsates, the Stormy delivers 980 watts. Its flash effect is digitally controlled. The frequency duration and intensity of the pulses are controlled separately, which is impossible with a conventional strobe. Note how the light turns off instantaneously, creating the typical jerky movement illusion only seen with a true strobe. If you wish, you can extend the duration of the flash as you like. Its power output is 720 watts with automatic adjustment. Note the absence of flickering, the parasitic effect often seen with traditional strobes. But innovation does not stop here. The Stormy also comes in an RGB and white version, which produces flashes of any color without limiting the stroboscopic effect. No more need for gels, which dramatically reduce the amount of light. The RGB white Stormy has a total brightness of 40,000 lumens. With the Stormy, the age of dinosaurs is over. No more xenon lamps, which last only a few hundred hours if they don't break before. No more rudimentary dip switches. No more slow, noisy scrollers. At last, a true strobe with the latest technology. Super Sharpie, Mythos, Stormy. The projectors are here. The time for your new team of lights has come. The future is now. This fixture ends our presentation. Feel free to contact our staff for any further information. Thank you for visiting us and enjoy the show.